I know I talked to you about it, about recording and posting council meetings on our website, and I wanted to find out who records the meetings and who posts them, and how can we get them up to date?
We found out it is Lieutenant Bennett. He's been doing it for a little over a year. At some point, he told me that he had some mechanical and internet issues with the system, and that he's working it out. I think there was actually some problem even today, some remnant problem, but he thought it was worked out and that today's council meeting would be recorded and posted to the web. But the last month or months that were not posted, they were not recorded and will not be posted to the web. It was not an intentional stoppage of posting the meetings. We had equipment problems and internet problems, and they are being worked on and will be corrected, and the meetings will be posted as soon as they're corrected, hopefully even tonight. With respect to the contract, Lieutenant Bennett did explain it to me, but there's a piece of equipment that is added on to in this live stream that does the recording and does the uploading to the web or to the YouTube channel. So there was a problem with the internet connection, and there was also a problem with that piece of equipment.
First, with respect to the meetings and their availability online, it's a little disturbing that it took so long for this issue to be identified to you as the manager, and that apparently it took an inquiry from Councilwoman Clay to even bring this to light, when it sounds like for many months these meetings had not been available through YouTube or through the mechanism that they had been in the past. If you know, does any part of that contract involve responsibility for posting items such as, it would be, I guess, a link to the YouTube coverage of our meetings?
So my understanding is we send them what we want posted and what we want removed, and they take that action. With respect to the video, as I understand it, and again, it's from Lieutenant Bennett, and I will yield to Tim if you have more information, but we, through Lieutenant Bennett, we post the videos to the YouTube channel that was created, the Brigantine YouTube channel, and we have a link on our website that takes people to that YouTube channel. So the SJTA has, as I understand it, nothing to do with the uploading of that video. So there's a component that was added in line to the live stream that does the recording and facilitates the uploading. How much involvement Lieutenant Bennett has, I'm not exactly sure, but I do have the letter, as I said, that we had some problems with that piece of equipment and with the internet connection there. So, but he was working on it, and it will be fixed.
If you have something you wanted to add to that.
Two different things. You have the website and you have the videos. They're totally different.
So,
like tonight there's a problem. The problem is if Lieutenant Bennett has to go in there manually and record it tonight, and like tonight there was a glitch, it's gonna knock it off. So if he's not watching it or not by it, what we have is it's a free version on Ustream. So once it's recorded on there, Lieutenant Bennett has to go back on and manually upload it to YouTube. If like tonight when it got bumped, earlier tonight it wasn't recording, we got a lot of calls that it wasn't recording tonight, it's going to shut it off on Ustream. At the time when we set it up, it was free, and the manager didn't want to spend any money to have it automated, which would cost a substantial amount of money.
What's substantial?
Do you remember?
Probably be a couple $1,000s for the company to set up, for them to do it, to pay a service fee. So myself and Lieutenant Bennett at the time, if he didn't do it, I would do it. We'd go back and forth. But
it sounds like going forward, we have a system that is prone to glitches and it requires a lot of hands-on attention to properly post these things, and even then, no guarantee that it's going to be successfully posted.
exactly.
It's important that all Brigantine taxpayers know what their government is doing. And one means of doing this is to watch their government in action at council meetings other than at the time of the meeting. This was possible at no cost to the taxpayers. Now, this access to internet coverage of the meetings is no longer available. This needs to be and must be resumed. Why was it discontinued?
We had some equipment problems.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Right, so it was not an intentional stoppage of posting the meetings. We had equipment problems and internet problems, and they are being worked on and will be corrected, and the meetings will be posted as soon as they're corrected, hopefully even tonight. Lieutenant Bennett did explain it to me, but there's a piece of equipment that is added on to in this live stream that does the recording and does the uploading to the web or to the YouTube channel. So there was a problem with the internet connection, and there was also a problem with that piece of equipment.